I'm just gonna say this. There are things that no one would ever be able to ever get the out of me. And I'm a very open person, okay? I'm a weird open person, all right? I am. Just what I am. But this would never come out of my mouth on the internet. Like, he said that himself. Welcome back to the Socialist Star YouTube channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again. I am very, very much appreciative of my 66 subscribers. And if you would like to join them and get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, hit that subscribe button down below. It takes like, 5 seconds. You can either minimize and click it, or you can click it at the end of the video. But if you don't click it,
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
I will know. I'm just kidding. But I will run you over with my car. And I'll get away with it because I'm an Ultima driver. So it's like an automatic that police stop following me.
Feels good to be a gangster.
Because it's a sheer danger to chase us. But you know what else is a sheer danger? Specifically a sheer danger to YouTube. It is the my dog is licking his bowl. But you know what else is a sheer danger to YouTube? It's the formerly very, very popular H3 podcast, and more specifically, Ethan Klein and, in a way, his wife, Hila, but she's kind of disappeared the past few days, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really seen much clips of her talking. Mostly just Ethan right now and his crew. I'm sorry, I can no longer give the disposition of they just need a job or whatever, because at a certain point you can speak up. And I know people are gonna say, yeah, well, this is what are they gonna do if they lose their job? Let me give you a story. The story is about me. I'm currently unemployed. It sucks, but I could have been employed right now. Basically, I was talking to kind of the right-hand man of our boss, and it seemed as if they were looking for a way to essentially keep me but let go of my coworker.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked.
And he kind of asked me in like a not so subtle but kind of subtle way, how much more money would it take to get you to stay if your coworker was let go? Well, he didn't really say if your coworker was let go. First, he asked like, how much would it take me to stay? And I said, probably at least another 10K, to be honest, because we were a small IT team and the help desk was literally even smaller and we were overworked. And I was like, probably like 10K. And he said, that sounds doable. And I said, me and my infinite wisdom of stupidity, but at least I could say I stuck to my guns, I guess.
Stupid?
But I said, but that would also need to be transferred to Ben as well. That would also need to be transferred to my coworker as well. And as a result of me saying that, it kind of threw that option out the window. So as for his surrounding cast of talking faces, I'm not per se saying they're shit people or utterly judging them, although a couple of them have done some pretty fucked up things in collusion with Ethan, such as Dan, who basically worded and alluded that Noah Sampson was somehow out here as a psychotic speed running rapist. He hinted at that, and then it turns out, just Noah Sampson had 2 friends with benefits at the same time.
How do you say that? A heated mess. A mess where heat is applied to it, so what once was a little messy is now even messier.
And didn't tell one of those people that he had another friends with benefits, which messy, sure. A little bit fucking hoey, sure. A little bit kind of weird, sure. But not illegal, and most definitely not even close to the R word. Sure, you need a job and you're also an evil son of a bitch, but you gotta stop this guy. Dan would be one of those. Ethan recently violated one of YouTube's policies. Now, big content creators, which is stretching the term now with Ethan as far as big content creators, because he's losing subscribers and followers and the whole 9 yards all the live long day because he's having an utter literal psychotic fucking breakdown for the entire internet to see, and it's bringing back all his horrible past actions.
To me, I've already said the N-word. You can't take me down. Someone makes a compilation, it's like, here's Ethan saying nigger.
Well, who said nigger faggot? The nigger faggot's just been around the block.
Yeah.
I love that I can just say nigger faggot.
Yeah. Like, I feel like you're using it a little liberally.
I love saying nigger faggot. It's so wonderful. Yeah. So
now you're gonna get shit for it.
Nigger faggot whore. It's just a wonderful string of words that really gets you going. Fuck you, nigger faggot.
And his whole thing is that he says nigger faggot. And saying nigger faggot. He's a hypocrite because he said nigger before. Well, Ethan said nigger before, and someone makes a compilation. It's like, here's Ethan saying nigger, referring to the word and saying nigger in a reference. H3's a hypocrite because he said nigger on his podcast. It's like, dude, I think there's a clear difference between saying nigger and referencing it. I said, he said nigger. When I'm me saying nigger faggot, be like, I was at a party and said nigger and she left. And they're like, oh, Ethan said nigger.
Oh, he said it!
I have nothing to apologize for.
But what to expect from stupid niggers? Sorry, blacks, but most of you are easy to manipulate. Ungo, boingo, boongo, bongo. Here, niggers just have to nig.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Horrible past actions. At that point, motherfucker, just say the word for the rest of your life. I mean, at that point, you've entered clan territory. He recently did something that was beyond acceptable, in my opinion. Like, yeah, he technically did it to another public figure. However, he did it in a way where this information was not out. And he goes, oh, anyone could find it. But I'll just let the video released by the creator that he did this to explain.
So Poopy Ethan Klein maliciously doxed me during the most recent episode of his podcast. He stated my real name no less than 17 times. And
just for reference, this is Bad Empanada. He is very blunt with his takes. And he does not hold back. In other words, you can expect his true feelings from him all the time. More or less a socialist, left-leaning content creator, kind of. But most importantly, he doesn't hold back. And so, just like Noah Sampson's video that has this H3 community going after him, which, if y'all want to come after me, go ahead. Like, I'm not big enough. It'll just get me more views on my freaking videos, which... appreciate, and probably draw more subscribers. But also, I'm psychotic. Sometimes I don't take my Zoloft. If you catch me on a day where I don't take my Zoloft, you should understand these are the rules by which I fight by. I fight not to settle affairs and have both parties walk away equally. No, I fight to kill. It's a severe problem. I have anger management. I black out. I literally punched the kid's braces through his lip in middle school because I was psychotic. So please try me.
I wanted to! And I liked it!
also showed on the screen a few dozen more times. This is not information that I have ever publicly revealed on my own volition. It has only ever been disseminated via doxing, pretty much the most doxing kind of doxing in fact. It was taken from government databases by right-wing trolls in Argentina at the end of 2023 and then spread by them. And now Ethan Klein is spreading it as well in flagrant violation of YouTube's terms of service.
If you didn't know, Bad Empanada is from Argentina.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And if you're interested in a more detailed explanation of that, I have a whole long-ass video going over the whole saga of those people doxing me, and these are the people who Ethan Klein appears to be working with now to try and disseminate my dox even further after their previous attempts to dox me and get me killed failed. The information that Ethan Klein has been disseminating actually comes quite directly from the people who originally doxed me. He has been citing paid far-right doxer Drew Pavlou, who originally obtained this information from the Argentine government employees who illegally disseminated it.
It was pretty illegal.
From government databases. So yeah, the link is extremely direct. Ethan Klein seems to think that he can get away with doxing on YouTube, that he can literally disseminate information stolen from government databases illegally. This has, of course...
Which you cannot do, right? Like, one of the big recent controversies of someone doxing was I don't know if any of you are so addled brain that Sniper Wolf's content was what you enjoyed back when she was just doing shitty, stupid reacts, and it turns out there was this whole thing with that. I don't really give a fuck because I don't care. It was content made for people with like the spatial awareness of a fucking 5-year-old. I don't know. But you cannot dox. You can't show someone's fucking address. You can't. If it's not information that they made publicly available, right? Which Bad Empanada has not made his full name publicly available. He does not do that. So, you know, illegally. So when you post something that someone, even if they're a public figure and they don't have it publicly, something they put out themselves, you then have doxed that person, whether it's their address, their name, their phone number. Like it's doxing. You can't do it. It's highly illegal and opens them up to, as he's showing here, fucking psychos. It will never happen. You will have a knife in your back. Knife? Oh my god, my freaking dyslexia just ripped out. It will never happen. You will have a knife in your neck before that happens. Good thing we know where you live. Got your full name, time to plan a vacation in Argentina. Be careful. I'll be honest with you, I would have responded with try it.
Let's do this.
And I'd be on the lookout. I'd hunt down his stuff, not dox him. I just hunt it down so I know what he looks like, what to expect, and how to get to the root of him. And the moment he shows up, it's literally World War III on his face.
Course resulted in me receiving tons of messages from his fans with vivid descriptions of just how they're going to use my personal information to kill me, like this one, this one, this one, and this.
Wait a minute.
With vivid descriptions of just how they're going to use my personal information to kill me, like this one, this one.
He sent a picture of his dick.
Why?
I'm not gonna translate this, but he sent a picture of his dick. How is that? Maybe it was like a scare thing. Like he was just like, look at how small my dick is.
Oh man, it's so tiny.
Look at how deformed my dick is. Who sends a picture of their dick as a death threat? It's a picture of your dick.
This one, and this one. Precisely what Ethan Klein was trying to incite by spreading this. This man is so pathetically unable to respond to my actual videos where I refute his Zionist talking points that this is what he
Okay, this language right here, I will 110% attack you with a knife and I will aim for your neck. Bro, you're going nowhere. You're living in your mom's basement fucking playing World of Warcraft. I will 110% attack you. What is this, fucking Skyrim? What is this, D&D? You're gonna do a fucking roll before you do the strike? Like, who says 110%?
Sorts to. This is part of a clear pattern of doxing and harassment on the H3 podcast. What he tried to do to me is not even a fraction of what they've done to others. And we'll be getting into that in a minute as well. But the divulgation of private information non-consensually is one of the few things that YouTube actually does take rather seriously. They have a legal privacy violation complaint form, which you can use to report the non-consensual dissemination of your private information. One of these instances of private information being your full real name. The offender in this case doesn't actually have any recourse. Their only option is to either censor the private information from the offending video within 48 hours, delete the video, or leave it up to YouTube's legal team reviewing the video after those 48 hours are up.
That's how serious this is. Like, if YouTube is basically making it you can't do defense, then they're doing that because of the danger it poses. Like, if somebody does copyright infringement, right? It's not like harm done to somebody. It's just you stole someone's creation and didn't add anything to it to make it unique and make it kind of your own. But there's no harm per se physically. It's just financial. This can cause physical harm, as you saw, or eye harm because he had to look at someone's deformed penis.
They get no right to respond. They get no right to try and explain themselves, no right to try and justify what they did. I've used this complaint system in a number of other cases, and every single time when someone was spreading my docs like this, sometimes by accident, sometimes on purpose, YouTube has sided with me. They have either deleted the video and actioned the person in question, or the person in question has censored or removed the part of the video where they doxed me. Usually when they do that, it's because they didn't know this was private information and it was just an honest mistake. So if the H3 podcast is treated like every other YouTuber here, then this podcast episode should either be massively censored, which will be difficult for them to do, given that they mentioned my name so many times within it that they basically just have to cut out the entire episode, or it will need to be entirely deleted. So if Ethan Klein is treated with any sort of equality to other creators, then his latest podcast episode should be deleted within 48 hours.
I go a step further. Ethan Klein's podcast, it's done this so many times, especially in the past fucking 6-7 months. He would do this to random TikTokers that talk about him, even if they're not insulting him, which he's going to talk about. I did kind of pre-watch this, by the way. Or Instagrammers, and he will send his community after them. And it won't be like him making a joke and hinting at it. It will literally be, can someone in the Discord or whatever, or in the community go find out more about this guy? He will literally just say it like that. And it's like, he's violated the fuck out of this policy for like 6-7 months. YouTube needs to remove him. Remove him from the fucking platform. He has violated your rules non-stop. I'm not saying a permanent ban, but he needs a fucking suspension of some kind. Whatever, if you could say, oh, well, Bad Empanada is also a content creator. Whatever, okay? You could say that. And not saying you have an argument, but fine, whatever. He is doing this to regular fucking people. People who don't have a fucking dog in this fight. They just posted content somewhere else. If you can't take someone talking shit about you and you're a public fucking figure, get the fuck off the internet. People talk shit in my comment section and stuff. If they're being racist or anti-Semitic, which is basically the same thing, or they're being just an overall fucking neo-Nazi or something, yeah, I'm gonna call them out. But if someone says that I'm fucking ugly or some shit, I don't really give a shit. It means nothing. And if anything, so far everyone's fucked up whenever they attempted to call me ugly. Like that one guy who said my ass was gelatin, which, yeah, it is Jello, but you'll never see it.
But then again, is he treated equally to other creators? Given that he has been just openly doxing people for months on his podcast for weeks at this point, perhaps not. Ethan has been trying to justify this by saying that he found my personal information in other places, which is just him arguing that if someone else doxes you first, that means that you're fair game, which again, I'd love to see him apply that logic to his own personal information, which is just out there on the internet all over the place, and which he doubtlessly would throw a fit at if I was to share it.
Oh, damn!
I mean, this is a guy who said during his latest podcast episode that telling him to clean his shit is a threat.
He sent me an email just right now. I sent you a picture. He said, or not right now. Let's see. When did he send? He sent it at 8:50 a.m. He says, clean your shit. Don't eat it. Which I don't know is a threat.
So yeah, he would definitely consider it a threat for me to share his address, even though it is rather easy to find. Yet he seems to think it's okay for him to share my own personal information, as he makes the argument that it's fine room to do so, because others doxed me before he got around to doing it. Very genius logic there, and also very irrelevant, given that YouTube does not give a single shit about it. YouTube's terms of service are clear, and if their terms of service are equally applied to all creators, Ethan Klein should be getting his podcast episode fully deleted within 48 hours. If not, then we can say definitively that YouTube treats bigger creators differently to everyone else, and that bigger channels like the H3 podcast are given a free pass by the YouTube higher-ups to dox. As I said at the beginning though, he's done way worse to other people. Here is Ethan Klein doxing live on his podcast.
By the way, just for a warning, because I've seen these clips, some of these are extremely triggering, and you'll probably be able to point out the ones which are.
A random Instagram commenter, a former fan of his, who told his wife, Hila Klein, a fixture on his show to go to hell. Ethan Klein scrolls through their Instagram, finds their family members, commands his audience to look into the guy and to harass him, and his crew member, Abdullah Ayad, make sure that the audience knows precisely where the guy lives. This resulted in this guy receiving tons of death threats and his family members receiving death threats as well from the H3H3 community, all at Ethan Klein's command. Don't believe me? Let me show you. Here's the original clip.
Matching swastika adjacent tattoos. Man, I'm being obsessed with you guys when you only had 15K subs. Glad that's behind me. Enjoy hell. This guy's for real. Joe Coop. Joe Coop. Look this guy up. Enjoy hell. He said enjoy hell.
Yeah. No, I mean, they think I'm actually the devil.
I feel like this one's real. We caught you, Joe.
Like, that's a via fucking lation to just sit on it and write it out and then literally instruct your fucking community to find out who this guy is, all because he said enjoy hell. You know what, Ethan? Gila? Yeah, you can fucking enjoy hell, you nut jobs.
Public facing account.
Joe.
I see you. You wanted to be cute? Let's see it. Nice mustache. Strong entry. Not exactly the Esteban, but halfway there.
He's not. Oh yeah.
Yes, he's a real guy.
Blocked him 'cause he's not showing up for me.
So this is Joe Coop. He left a message on Hila's Star David tattoo. He said, "I'm glad that phase is behind me. Enjoy hell." Joe Coop said. I'll start David. Here he is. If anyone, let's see if I know, can identify him at all.
Oh shit! That weenie truck he's in front of. That's in Dearborn.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's
Dearborn owns the Oscar Mayer truck.
It's at the Henry Ford Museum. Yeah, they also have the.
Wait, it doesn't travel around?
Yeah, I thought it tried.
I mean, it used to in like the '60s, unless there's multiple.
Which one's Joe? Let's see. I think it's this guy.
No,
that's Joe.
That doesn't look anything like him.
No, no, it is. Here, let me show you. That's him. That's him right there. Trust me, when I see an anti-Semite, I know I can spot him.
Wow, spot him from a crowd.
That's him. So I don't know if you guys all know that, but your friend Joe here actually is a fucking giant racist piece of shit. And like he likes to tell Jewish people they're going to hell on Instagram.
It has nothing to do with. Oh my fucking god! Go fuck yourself, Ethan.
His public profile. I don't know if any of you guys know him, but certainly anyone who would employ him, or probably even his parents, would be pretty disappointed to see that. Although who knows? Here's his mom. I'm not gonna click that for her. Oh, no, you know what? Fuck him. This is what you. Here's your mom. I wonder if she knows what you do on social media on your free time. You love your mama. Good thing she's not Jewish, eh, Joe?
I'm telling you right now, motherfuckers like this always catch the right ones. They've never caught the wrong one, okay? Because if they catch the wrong fucking one, I'm telling you, I am literally telling you right now, they catch the wrong fucking one, and there will be hell to pay.
You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
I love it. I love it.
Now, if I did something like that to anyone, the video of me doing it would be deleted at the very least, and I would at the very least get a warning or a strike, and rightfully so. But Ethan Klein did that to this guy live on his stream, a clear instance of doxing and harassment by YouTube's own guidelines, and the video is still up. Nothing has happened to him as a result of this. Ethan Klein and his fans are so obsessive and malicious that they even went and found revenge porn of this guy and disseminated it. And this sort of thing is just like an average week on the H3 podcast. In fact, his community at his command has only been escalating against this person, sending him more and more death threats, threatening to track down and kill his mother, who they doxed as well.
Bitch, go get some dick. Why the fuck are you sending so much shit to this random guy? Are you mad because you realize that since he dislikes your favorite content creator, then he's like not fuckable to you? Is that what it is? Like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
And threatening to track down, rape and kill his underage sister, which, to be clear,
like I said, triggering. Very, very triggering. Ethan, those are the people that are standing at your side. The same people who threatened to grape a freaking underage girl.
Is something that is not at all out of line for Ethan Klein's fans to want to do, given that Ethan Klein himself has sexually harassed a teenage terrorism victim in the past. Check this clip out.
Boy. What can you say about a photo like this? She's got a nice... I'd fuck her face. She's got a nice smug face. Good to fuck. I would ram I would ram that 2-inch cock so far down her throat, about 2 inches deep. But But that's enough to incur a gag reflex in about, I would say, most women. And I hope she can keep that smug smile for me that whole time, you know what I mean? Yeah, girl.
First off, get the fucking booger off your goddamn mustache.
Pow!
Secondly, you fucking creepy son of a bitch, you have children. And maybe this was made before he had children. But either way, what the fuck? You can't even say, oh, this is just like cringe humor. No, it's not cringe humor.
Let me fuck that smug little face of yours, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ethan Klein for you right there. I guess the fans learn from the best. Now, apart from Ethan Klein constantly doxing people, literally live on YouTube on his podcast and somehow getting away with it, he also does it off-platform frequently, mostly in his Instagram stories, which he uses because he's deathly afraid of anyone being able to respond to him publicly, because he knows that he would just get ratioed in any sort of environment where he was subject to public scrutiny. For example, just a few weeks ago, Ethan Klein tracked down a random guy who left him a mean comment in a stream chat, found the guy's Facebook, and then posted it publicly to his viewers, hoping that his viewers would do their specialty, send death and rape threats. He does this sort of thing constantly. And it is literally all that his internet presence is dedicated to. He doesn't make content, he doesn't do anything. All he does is complain about people criticizing him, dox them, and tell his audience to target them. This is someone who, if they did not have such a big channel, if they did not have previous good grace of YouTube, they would have already been banned. Pretty much no creator with less than 1 million subscribers could ever get away with this sort of thing. And Ethan Klein is just blatantly breaking the YouTube community guidelines and the YouTube terms of service pretty much every single time he boots up his podcast, and getting away with it every single time. The question is, when will it stop? I'm going to link in the description here the offending episodes of the H3 podcast with timestamps that everyone should report, given their clear violations of the YouTube community guidelines. And all of you should do everything that you can to make sure that YouTube gets eyes on this. Apart from reporting the offending content and filing your own privacy complaints if Ethan Klein has violated your privacy on his podcast, as I did, you should also tweet at Team YouTube on Twitter, which weirdly is one of the only real ways to get in direct contact with YouTube support, and tell them politely, calmly, and in detail what he has been doing on his channel with links to specific timestamps and examples. His podcast can scarcely go a single episode without doxing someone and trying to sick his fans on them, and there is simply no way that he would be getting away with this if he wasn't being given special treatment from YouTube. Anyway, I'd like to end this video with Ethan Klein going on a minutes-long tangent about how his entire family got the parasite Giardia from what he implies was eating dog poop.
The next part is...
What's the next part?
That Olive...
This is disgusting. And I don't know, but yeah, it kind of seems like it happened because you just let your kid roam around. And yeah, they're a toddler, baby, whatever. But you let them roam around and just put literally everything in the house. Even if it's in your fucking house, you do not do that. Like, there's a reason that teething toys are made. There's a reason why toys that are small and could be a choking hazard literally have the warning label fucking on them. So that way they don't, do shit like this and expose themselves to this fucking god-awful diarrhea disease. If they did that. I'm not sure that that's how they got it, allegedly, or whatever. I'm not sure.
Has Giardia, which is it's a bacterial infection in the intestines that makes you have diarrhea.
And Olive has this?
Olive has this, yeah. She came to us with it.
Okay.
She had diarrhea, and...
oh, poor baby.
Ducky came to us with that, too. And I just wonder why...
They're his dogs, by the way. He's talking about his dogs, and then talk about his baby getting it, and then his wife, and then him, which kind of just tells me something about them.
Oh, you nasty
Motherfuckers. Don't just be picking up shit off the fucking floor and eating it or whatever. I don't eat after my fucking dog, the fuck? And I don't let my dog just go kissing me all in the fucking face. Like, that's a no-go. What the fuck?
It's relatively common.
It should be... They should have found it already. But anyway, so she has Giardia, so we have her on an antibiotic, but we had to wait until Monday, which is today. We just got it today. And, Sonny's crawling around. He's putting everything in his mouth. He's at that age. He has Giardia.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
And now Ela has Giardia.
Shut. For real?
And now I think this morning I had diarrhea.
Oh my god.
What can I do to not get it from you?
To know.
I don't want to know!
I'm just gonna say this, okay? There are things that no one would ever be able to ever get the fuck out of me. And I'm a very open person, okay? I'm a weird fucking open person, alright? I am. Just what I am. But this would never the fuck come out of my mouth on the internet. Like, he said that himself. Which is information that just, no. Fucking hell no. Y'all are too damn comfortable with your fucking insanity. I used to like this show. It's a shame. I used to be in the community. It is a shame. Thankfully, I got the fuck out when it just got boring or something. It was like a dry spell and I just stopped watching. So that's good. But it is a shame that this fall has taken place. And it is more a shame and a danger to people's lives that Ethan Klein and the H2 podcast is still up on YouTube continuously every single fucking day, violating YouTube's terms of service, and not in a way that's copyright. No, violating it in a fucking way that endangers the lives of regular people. People who, while yes, your profile can be public, they are not public personalities. Just because someone created a Facebook account or an Instagram account or a fucking Twitter does not make them a fucking public personality. If that was the case, then everyone in the world has no form of privacy whatsoever. I'm glad I got out of this community, but Ethan Klein needs to fucking go. Maybe 2 or 3 years off or something. I don't know, the David Dobrik fucking disappearance technique. Let me know down in the comments below, do you think Ethan should be temporarily banned from YouTube? And by temporary, I mean long term, or what do you think a ban is needed or not? Do you think that his channel should receive strikes for these actions, these doxings, which I believe at this point it will be enough to effectively ban him from YouTube, like permanently? Do you think that people are overblowing this? And if you're an Ethan fan, hi. You can stop drinking the Kool-Aid if you have found this channel. The Kool-Aid's not really that good anyways. We're all weird, but there's special types of weird. Do I hope that one day they are no longer weird like this? Yeah, sure I do, because they have kids and they are human beings. They're clearly going through something mentally destructive, like their reality cracked with October's Heaven. And definitely Ethan's has been cracked for a long time.
But what to expect from stupid niggers? Sorry, blacks, but most of you are easy to manipulate. Ungo, boingo, boongo, bongo.
But who am I kidding? I highly doubt that this motherfucker is going to change. He's going to pull the same thing that all these motherfucking nut jobs do once they go right wing. They literally just sit there and they wallow in it. They squeeze the fuck out of those communities until there's no more squeezing, and then they just disappear.